What is derivative U.S. citizenship for immigrant children? Have you ever wondered how some immigrant children can automatically become U.S. citizens without going through the usual application process? This is where derivative U.S. citizenship comes into play. It is a legal process that allows certain immigrant children to gain U.S. citizenship based on their parents' citizenship status. Let's break down how this works. To qualify for derivative citizenship, a child must meet specific conditions. First, the child needs to be under 18 years old. Second, they must have lawful permanent resident status in the United States, which means they hold a green card. Third, at least one parent must be a U.S. citizen, either by birth or through naturalization. Lastly, the child must live in the United States in the legal and physical custody of that U.S. citizen parent. When these requirements are met, the child automatically becomes a U.S. citizen by operation of law. This means there is no need for a separate application for naturalization. It happens automatically when the conditions are fulfilled. There are some details to keep in mind. If both parents become U.S. citizens before the child turns 18, the child derives citizenship. If only one parent naturalizes, the child can still gain citizenship if they live with that parent as a lawful permanent resident. Even adopted children can qualify for derivative citizenship if certain custody and age conditions are met. For children who live outside the United States, there is a different process to obtain derivative citizenship. This requires that the U.S. citizen parent or grandparent meets specific physical presence requirements in the U.S. and that the child is in the legal custody of the U.S. citizen parent. Understanding derivative citizenship is especially important for immigrant families from the Middle East and other regions who are starting new lives in America. It provides a pathway for children to become U.S. citizens automatically, which opens doors to many benefits. These benefits include the right to live and work freely in the United States, eligibility for federal programs, and the ability to travel with a U.S. passport. To prove derivative citizenship, families typically need to gather a few important documents. This includes the child's birth certificate, proof of the parent's citizenship, and evidence of lawful permanent residence and custody. Once these documents are collected, families can apply for a certificate of citizenship, which serves as official proof of citizenship. In summary, derivative U.S. citizenship allows eligible immigrant children to gain citizenship automatically through their parents' naturalization. This simplifies their path to becoming full members of American society as they and their families adjust to life in the United States.